feel like I'm on drugs. The view while I run. Morning, gang. 6 a.m. at the pool. Red kickboard today, unfortunately. Yellow one is nowhere to be seen. I got an awesome sleep. Full 7.5 hours. I feel like I'm on drugs. All this energy is just coursing through my veins. Today should be a fair bit of a speed-focused swim. And then afterwards, I wanna show you. Just stick around. I'll explain.
Mr. Taren, how you doing?
Was 25.50, 26.50 for me. The real studs are out there still doing another 1,000 or 1,500. Most people all the smart people got out a little earlier. All right, by popular demand, I'm gonna show you around the place after a weight workout. But you don't need to see that. You've seen lots of that. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you a tour of Pan Am Pool. It has bleachers, a shallow 25-yard pool, a diving tower, more bleachers, track, 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 dive training area that I'm not allowed in, core workout area, lots of bronze plaques, more bleachers, a ginormous blue wall, more bleachers, 2 freezing cold 25-meter training tanks, a weight room where I get my swell on, the view while I run, dryland training area, picnic benches, which you might have seen from other videos. They were green back then. Kiddie pool where my friend Jacques is gonna practice swimming. Pool box that we snuck on deck. Lane ropes, lane ropes, lane ropes. Another weight room that I'm not allowed in. And the 50-meter track that I train in, which is a beaut, eh? Okay, so somebody in yesterday's vlog had a brilliant idea of walking through what my week is like, because I'm walking you through what my days are like, but you might not be able to piece it all together with what a standard week is like. So we're gonna start on Monday. And Monday, what I do is an endurance swim followed by a weight workout. Tuesday is a 1-hour bike in the morning and then a tempo run in the evening. And the tempo run is around 35 to 40 minutes. We're gradually bringing that up. The bike in the morning is focused on power. Wednesday is 3 workouts in the day. We start with a volume swim in the morning of anywhere between about an hour and an hour and a half. Then I go upstairs and I do that maintenance routine that I showed you a couple days ago, just kind of working out all the aches and pains and niggles. And then in the evening on Wednesday, I do a lighter, just kind of zone 2 run. Thursday morning, we do a absolute balls out power session. It's called the power hour on the bike. And in the evening, we do a threshold run. Friday morning is a swim that is more speed focused, so going around 2,500 to 3,000 meters, and then we do a weight workout after. Saturday and Sunday are the big days. These are the important ones. On Saturday morning, I start with a 30-minute bike, progressively getting up to race pace, and then we go for our long run right after, which is getting up to 21K, 25K right about now. Sunday is more of a bike focus, and I start with that by doing it's about a 2-hour bike right now. Get off the bike and very quickly do a 4-mile run. In between all that, I also commute by bike to work even through the winter. So 5 days a week, I've got about a half an hour bike commute to work and about a half hour home. This absolutely knocked me on my ass when I started doing it 2 summers ago, because the increased volume of 5 hours, even though it's like really, really low intensity, it was like enough to just knock me on my butt. So overall, we will go bike. I am bike commuting every weekday. I am on the bike Tuesday, Thursday mornings, a little bit on Saturday, a lot on Sunday. Swimming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Running hard Tuesday, light Wednesday, hard Thursday, long Saturday, and brick after a bike Sunday. 5 runs. Strength, actual strength, bookending the week on Monday and Friday, and a little bit of a maintenance strength-ish routine on Wednesday. Overall, we're getting, if we're including all of the commuting, somewhere around 21, 22 hours. And I don't do that year round. I've built up to that, and the volume right now is very high, whereas 2-3 months ago, it was actually more around like 12 to 13. Altogether, we are talking, if we're going each activity individually, and 21, somewhere around 25 to 30 total workouts a week. Is that right? Yeah, but a lot of them are clustered together. They're back-to-backs. They're moving from the swim to the gym, or a bike to a run, or a run to a bike. Actually, no, we don't do a run to a bike, or a commute. So it ends up not really seeming like a huge amount of volume. It seems very manageable because it's not that many workouts spread throughout the week at inconvenient times. Anything else? Oh, and something that we also do is we go 2 weeks on, 1 week off. So we'll go hard for 2 weeks, and towards the end of those 2 weeks, I am feeling like I've lost a hammer fight, and then I get a week of rest where my volume is about half of what it was before, but there's still some intensity so that my muscles remember how to move over, turn over quickly. And I love rest week. I love that rest week. Right now, we're coming into the last weekend of my 2 weeks, so I've got 2 more days of working out and smashing myself, and then I get next week off. It's gonna be just beauty. Okay, I'm gonna see you this weekend as I do those 2 more days of hard work. Okay, see you then.